Now back to Inside Real Estate. Here's Mike the Realtor.
Hey, folks, we are back. Time for some insurance talk. We got Richard Tonihka, Goosehead Insurance. Website, richardtagency.com, richardtagency.com. How we doing today?
We're doing fantastic. I got my little partner with me today.
Hello, little partner.
You're supposed to say hello.
Hi.
Hello.
This is my boss. She's the reason that I work, and she's the one that actually gives me pointers on how I'm doing about everything.
Well, very good. Nice to have you there, little miss thing. Well, let's come on and get into it here, Mr. Richard.
All right.
All right.
What do you want to ask?
What are the top reasons you should use the Tonihka Agency for your insurance?
So
very nice intro.
Very nice.
What we wanted to talk about today was the reason that you would use our agency as opposed to a captive agency.
Yeah,
because
there we go.
It's the same old thing of independent versus captive agent, where you'll always hear me say that we're going to save you time and money. So the first thing about it is saving time. You're not going to have to shop when you're dealing with us because we're going to take care of it. We're going to shop over 20 different carriers, where if you went out and you took the time to go through all the stuff about your insurance with 25 different people, not only are they going to get 25 different proposals.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, in 6 months or a year, you're going to get those same 25 different proposals all over again, and they're going to be calling you all the time. I treat everyone the way I want my family to be treated. And so going in, and I'm not going to send you 25 different proposals. I'm going to send you the top 2 or 3 that fit your lifestyle needs and budget, but going through and making sure that we have the right coverage. And
I'm losing you a little bit there on the audio.
Well, this is the first time I've ever been on the radio. So saving time is us doing all the shopping for you where you don't have to do it. The second thing is we're going to save you money. We're not going to do this and I was talking last week that if you ever have an agent that gives you a quote and then you call them or tell them, oh, this is too much, and then I can do better, and then they come back and give you a different quote, all they've done is either taken coverage off or increase your deductibles. We don't have to do that.
Good. Yep.
The reason that we're able to save you money is because that we are shopping 20, 25 different carriers, and everyone is going to rate everyone differently. And so company A, you may be the ideal person for them this year. Next year, you may not. And company B or C may be looking for people like you. And it's an ever-evolving thing where different carriers are looking for a different risk or a different type of person or a kind of person that they find most appealing at that time, and they're going to give them better rates. And so when we're doing this, that's what we're looking at is what are the coverages, and then what are the price. We always look at coverage first because it doesn't matter how good the price is. If you don't have a good policy, it doesn't matter how good that price is because it's not going to do you any good.
Right.
The third thing is we're going to give you personalized attention. We don't have just one policy. We don't just have a few endorsements that we can add to each policy. It really is. You wouldn't go into a grocery store and have a grocery cart already filled up and, oh, here you go. This is your option. You wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that, but all too often that's what people do. If you're with one of the big 3, they have one policy. If they say that they have multiple policies, what they're really doing is they have that one policy. And again, all they're doing is taking off coverage to give you a better price at different options.
Right.
That's it. It's the one policy though.
Yeah, so, it's not like at the dealership and they're going back and negotiating with the manager boss behind the glass. It's the same. It's the same vehicle. They're just taking parts off. So what if it was that same vehicle and they're like, okay, well now let's take off the tires. No tires for these guys. Okay, no, take off the steering wheel.
Oh, you're selling me a Yugo.
I mean, that's what it is. It's just, they're taking everything off.
Oh, I agree. It's funny to me that so many people will shop the same thing over and over again, and just saying it can't be the right policy for everybody. It's just not. You're looking at different options. Everyone's lifestyle is different, and everyone's needs are different, and that's the reason that we have so many different carriers out there.
Right.
And I want a long-term relationship. How am I able to do that? By having my best. I don't work for an insurance company. I work for my customers. And so I do what's in the best interest for my customers. I have a fiduciary responsibility to every carrier that I represent. But my first thing is being focused on the customers and having that long-term relationship. The only way that you can have that is to do what's best for them year in, year out, claim after claim, and making sure that they're taken care of. And that's our number one job. And so this year, if company A, B, or C is the best, I propose company A, B, or C. Next year, if C, D, and E are the best, then that's the ones that I propose. But it's shopping, and it's always doing what's best for my customers.
Right.
And going through and looking at, has your life changed? If it has, how does that affect your insurance? Are there certain things that we need to look at taking off or adding? It's that simple. It's just knowing you as a person and not a number, where it's our livelihood. I mean, it's my family's livelihood, that making sure that you're taken care of so that you stay with us for your lifetime.
Absolutely. Well, the difference, folks, is that, Richard cares about you. It's the power of competition, the power of choice, that he can shop these 25 companies to get you the best price, best policy, most importantly, because the best price doesn't matter if you're not covered when you need it.
Exactly.
And that's hugely important. And Richard's going to take care of you. Look, the website is richardtagency.com, richardtagency.com. Call Richard for all of your insurance needs. Folks, we've got to take a short break, and then we're going to come on back. See you in a few.